Here we go. Right. Well, we're back to our Lapbook, but the good news is I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. In fact, yeah, we're really making progress with this. I've done some work off camera. Just sometimes it's a bit of a pain to set up the camera, etc., etc. So I just carry on. Then when I get halfway through, I think, oh, I should have switched the camera on. By then, I've halfway finished it. So today's going to be a bit of sort of going through it, fixing things up, as in finishing them off rather than fixing them, and doing some stamps on the back of tags and journaling cards and what have you. So that's kind of what's in store today, really, while I show you everything that I've done. Right, so I've taken pretty much everything out so I can put it back in and look at it properly as I go through. This piece here is the spine that's going to go in there, right in the middle of our journal. Gosh, there's so much stuff going in here. So yeah, that's the spine for the middle, and it's going to have this sort of a ribbon arrangement like this to hold a book, a journal, proper journal for people to properly journal in. And I found in my endless supplies that I had this notebook, traveller's notebook it is. It's lovely, it's on leather. And there are two of these. Hi, Luke. How you doing? Thanks for joining me. There are two of these sort of. Well, I'll show you what they are. They're just attached on a piece of elastic, so you can take them out when you go out for the day, or when you finish them, you can replace them with another one. And they're just plain paper on brown craft paper background. And I thought, well, why reinvent the wheel, really? I've already got these. I was going to make up the journal in the middle from coffee-stained paper, but when I realised that I had those and they were the exact right size, I'd be mad not to use them. So this is what I've done with mine. It's the same as the one I've just shown you, but I've covered the outside with this rose that I've been saving. I don't know why I've been saving this image. I just have. It's one of my favourite in the book, and it was on a double page spread. So I've put where the original sort of thread was in the book, right down the spine there, so it doesn't look odd, I don't think. And I've covered the inner pages in a cardboard, both back and front. And I have been around each and every single page with ink, just to distress it a little bit, and I might put the odd stencil here and there through it as we go, and that's going to go right in the middle there, right in there. So, and it'll be on ribbon, same as the piece at this side here, so you can take it out and take it away with you when you go out. It'll have eyelets there for the ribbon to come through. So that's that. I have done that. And the other thing that I really did want to show you, if I can find it, there really is a lot of... Yeah, you're early. Oh, I'm glad you're doing awesome. Yeah, I'm doing not so bad myself, actually, thank you. I think it's on this. Yeah, just want to show you this, that I also naughtily did off camera. This is our foldy page. Like that. I haven't stuck this down yet because I've got to do the outside of the journal, and it's going to be a pest if these things keep flopping around. So I'll put that in when the outside of the journal's done. And this is the other side. And you may notice that it now has this page in that it didn't have in before. Oh, I've disappeared. Hang fire, people, till I find myself again. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but never mind. I'll just carry on as if it's normal, but it's not. I've put these 4 envelopes in here, and I found an envelope template on Google, and I changed the size of it so it was going to fit like this. And these are 4 envelopes that just fit in like that. That tucks into the one below it, sort of thing. I've just used single, I haven't lined the envelopes, so as you can see what's going on inside them. I've got 2 text ones, 2 patterned ones, and the idea is that, if I can find a piece of paper, I'll show you, that I'm going to stick some journaling paper in there, and also some journaling paper in there. So there'll be plenty journaling space out of this page. This whole idea of the stacking envelopes came from a lady called G. Kerr, Gikerr. She lives in Portugal and she does some lovely work. I think her channel is called Happiness in Crafting, but on YouTube you can find her as G. Kerr. And so I really like that page. I think that was successful. So this whole thing now is finished. It's ready to go in the book. I think you've seen everything else. I showed you everything else. So let's just go through and see if anywhere needs the addition of a little stamp, or I've got my stamps out, and I have actually got a set of Edith Holden stamps, you know, with the bird and the rose and butterfly, dragonfly, all that sort of stuff on it. But I've also got some other springified ones that I think wouldn't look out of place in an Edith Holden diary. So I'm just going to use them as I feel like it as we go through. I'm not saying that all of these do need something on. That one could benefit from something. Let's just see what else we've got. I think that's got a back to it anyway. What's this? Oh, yeah, this is writing paper. So no, that doesn't need stamps on. It's already decoupaged, as you can see. So there's 4 sheets of writing paper there. Yeah, they don't need anything doing to them. So just pop them back in that little tuck spot there. That doesn't need anything. No, it's just this, I think. Just needs a little stamp. And I've got a butterfly there already, so let's use that. I'm going to use brown ink, archival ink, because I've used brown. I mean, this is actually Vintage Photo, which is the one that I've used for distressing all around it anyway, so I was going to use that. So take your ink to the stamp rather than the other way around. I'm just going to put this up in the top corner here. And there we are, a butterfly. Hi Deborah, thanks for joining me. And hi Shaz, I really hope you're doing all right. I hope all of you are doing all right. My goodness, what a time this is. So there we are, we have a stamp. I'm happy with that. It's just taken the sort of bareness off it a little bit, really. It lets people know that you weren't just trying to whistle through this as quickly as possible and get a product finished and out, you know, out for sale. Because that's definitely not what we're doing. We've definitely taken time, because for heaven's sake, in this, the way things are at the moment, time's pretty much all we've got. So that just wraps around there. So that's that book. Oh, hang on. What's this on the back? Little belly band with a... Yeah, that needs something, doesn't it? What are we going to put on there then? Oh, I might go to these new spring ones that I've got and see if I can find something there. Well, little lamb's quite cute. He would look quite nice. But so's the bunny. And so's the bird. Oh my goodness. I'm going for the bunny. I've never used any of these off here before. So I don't know what the quality's like. I'll tell you what make they are in a minute, once I've done battle with this rabbit. Oh, I must have used that one before, seeing as it's inked up. There has to be a way of getting these off here. Right, I've got him. So I'm just going to use, it's called Spring Days, and it's by Craft Store UK. That's not somebody I've come, oh, it's from Crafts Beautiful, I think. It's been a freebie, I think, from Crafts Beautiful. Obviously, if you know me, you'll know that it came from a charity shop. That's where most of my crafting supplies comes from. I hope that you're seeing this okay, because on my YouTube it's not working. So I really hope that it's working okay for you. Perhaps you can let me know. Oh, Shaz is seeing the stamps, so I'm thinking it must be okay. So let's put him down the bottom, just like that. I'm going to get my stamping mat out in a minute, which I should have had from the beginning. Oh, he's lovely. What a lovely stamp that is. That's really nice. I'm just going to unearth my stamping mat, because sometimes you get sharper images if you've got something soft to push down into. But I like him. He's lovely. So just pop that back in that little belly band there. And I'm quite happy now that that actually is complete. Excellent. The notebook that we did, I could put stamps on it, but I kind of more had in my mind I was going to put stencils in it. I'll leave that for the time being. Right, let's move on to this. So let's have a look at the, that's all right. And we've got two big journaling cards here. They need something on, come on, don't they? Yes, of course they do. Of course they do. I'm so tempted to put that bunny rabbit somewhere again because he's so lovely. I just think I am. This will be the last time because I can't just keep repeating the same stamp over and over. But he is really lovely. So let's put him down at the bottom again, just inside his stitching. Press him down firmly. Oh, what a lovely stamp that is. Right, so I'm just going to put these back as I go, otherwise I'm going to get into a bit of a muddle. Is that dry? Does that dry straight away? Yeah. So put them back where they belong. Otherwise, as I say, I'm just going to get myself in a bit of a pickle. So what can I have now? I'll take the rabbit off. Put him back where he belongs. I think I'll have the really clear. That's good. You'd love to live in the UK. Why, look? It's a great place, don't get me wrong. Can we see a close-up of the rabbit? Yes, you can. Where are we? Is that a close-up? I don't know because my timing's all to pot. You see him? He's gorgeous, isn't he? Absolutely gorgeous. I didn't even know I had it, is the truth of the matter. Yeah, I'm going to put this birdhouse on here because it's something different, isn't it? Something a little bit different. So why do you fancy living in the UK then, Luke? Because of the charity shops. They are pretty good. Right, so once again you take the ink to the stamp rather than the other way around. You get better coverage this way. And it saves mucking up your block. Right, so I'm going to put it at the top because it's more likely to be at the top, isn't it? So I'm going to put it there. Press down firmly. Some people find it easier to stand up and get direct downward pressure. Oh yeah, that's nice. See? It's very nice. So that goes back in there. All these are kind of important little steps, I think. I'm getting in a muddle here. Okay, why don't you want to go down there? Is that where that came out of? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, I must have them the wrong... Yes, I've got them the wrong way around, you silly ninny. That's it. Honest to goodness. Honest to goodness me. Right, so this is a flip. And it's got this journaling on it. I don't think it needs a stamp because it is really just journaling. Honestly, everything's flipping every which way. But these, on the other hand, they could maybe do with a stamp. And there's nothing more there. So I'll give these two a stamp. See what else I've got that I can use. Keep it varied, keep it exciting. I've got plant pot. Gosh, I've got loads. I've got this little plant pot here. It's tearing them off that's the problem, isn't it? They really have a firm grip. If you haven't used them before, they're just the devil's arm to get off. Right, so I'm just going to put this on here, see what this one turns out like. I'm quite pleased with the clarity of these stamps, considering I think there must have been free giveaways with the magazine. Right, let's see what this one turns out like. Pop them down there. Oh yeah, these are nice, I like them a lot. So that's that one, and what we're going to put on the green one. Maybe this slightly larger floral thing. So it is a slightly larger card. Use up your calories today, guys. That one goes down there, where it came from. Let's do this one then. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up on the green. It may or it may not. I don't know, but we'll give it a chance anyway. All these things take time, but they do add to the... I'm going to put this fairly centrally, I think. Yeah, I mean, that definitely shows up. Very nice. Let's put those back in now.
Quite large one, do you think there's a butterfly in the top right corner or something?
Yeah. Justin's getting in on the act. Wants a little butterfly in the top right hand corner. Should have left all this for him to do. He could have muscled the stamps off. So I'm going to put this about here. And I'm going to put another one up there. Just going off. Flying off. Lovely. I mean, what you have to remember is that it's not a card all about this. It's a journaling card that you want people to be able to write on. So, you know, leave them some space. So, right, let's pop these ones away. They're done. This comes down, tucks into there. Anything else needs doing? They are not being touched. I've resisted throughout touching these. I really like them. It's going to be stuck down. It's got text on it, doesn't need anything else. So we're over to here now. Honestly, this is just one element. This Lapbook goes on and on, as you know, because you've been following me. So this envelope is decorated. It doesn't need anything doing to it. This doesn't either. I'd forgotten we'd used this giant campanula in there. I don't think it needs anything doing to it. This, however, let's have a look. Yeah, we could do something to that. We really can. I don't really know what. Shall I use that same big thing? Save me having to wrestle with stamps. Actually, it's quite good fun wrestling with the stamps. I don't know why I'm complaining about it. It's quite good fun. Shall I put the birdhouse on it again? Quite like that. Yeah, I use the birdhouse again. I can safely say, hand on heart, that I have never bought at full price a set of stamps or ink pads. They've all come from charity shops. I'm just going to put that in the middle. That's really nice. Did I show you that one before when I did it? It's really nice. Right, so yeah, what I'm saying is keep your eyes open because there are bargains to be had. So that just folds up, that goes in there like that, and then it just gets wound together with the little system that we've got going here. Like so. Oh, forgot to put my envelope in. Thought it was looking a bit barren. Yeah, that goes in and then that. Unless it looks better that way. No, it doesn't. The recipient of this, I'm sure, is not going to see everything on the first sort of go round, if you like, because there is loads. Just put the lid back on my ink because it's drying out. Right, these actually don't need anything, but that's not to say that the paper that I put in them won't need something. But I don't think you need to sit here and watch me cut paper. So I think we're all right. I think everything there that needs a stamp has got a stamp. So that's that section finished. That's also the little booklet finished as well. Oh, these. Oh, I've already stamped them, look. These go in here, I think. No, they don't. They go... Blimey, I'm confusing myself. They go in the next section along, I think. But they're stamped anyway, so don't worry about it. So then we've got this piece. And there's all sorts of things going on here. Right, so we've got these 3 tags that go in here. And we've got words on the front that don't mean anything in relation. Well, that one says butterfly and there is a bit of a butterfly on it, so yeah. But goat willow, I don't think that's goat willow and I don't think that's mustard. It's just they're just words that I've put there. But look, come on, they really need some stamps on the back of those, don't they? So what little stamps have I got? I've got these 2 sort of little flowery things and these flowery things. I'm not overly keen on them, to be honest. Got a little chick. The little chick's quite nice. What's on my other one? Nothing really. It's little sprigs of leaves, but nothing really too small or small enough. So right, it's coming off here, whatever it is. I think these tall ones are quite nice. I quite like them. Sort of bulbs. Sprouting bulbs, I'll call them. I bet there's some of you watching me at home going, you don't pull them like that. I'm really sorry, but I don't know what you do. So I'm doing the best I can. When in doubt, stamp it out. Yes. Yeah, build my muscles up. Do you sand the stamps when brand new? Oh, sand them? I don't know, Shaz. You mean when they're still on the sheet? I don't know, Shaz. I just muddle along doing what I do. I don't really know about sanding stamps. Come to think of it, I've heard people say the sand IOD stamps. By the look of the way these are reproducing, they don't need any sanding or anything. They look like they're printing out really nicely. So, no, I'm not sanding anything, but let me know if I should be. If I'm missing out something. So let's put this up the edge. Just a bit more of a finished look, isn't it? I'll just give them all the same treatment, I think. Just so when people, whoever it is that buys it, when they're looking through this and they pick out all the tags and they turn them over to see what's what, there will be something for them to see, and I like that. I like the idea of that. I don't want them just to feel meh. So there we are. Right, so they can go back in. Remember we used printed acetate here. That's where these leaves are coming from. And they just slide in there. I haven't put any string or anything on there. I'm beginning to think that putting string on your tags is a bit passé. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I just think it's had its day. And the other thing that I'm thinking might have had its day is inking around the edges of things. Could be wrong. Could be wrong here. I just think, we've put the stamp block down on my ink pad. I think we've been doing that for so long now and creating sort of vintagey journals. I think the time for all that's passed. Could be wrong. The next journal that I do, it's not going to be cream and brown like this. It's going to be white and pink and colourful. Very colourful. Right, this bookmark has already got a back with some stuff on it, so it doesn't need anything on it. This element that we got the template from Google. Let's have a look and see what's what. Yeah, that could do with a stamp. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, stamp. And you, yeah, stamp. So we need 3 stamps for in here then. I'm glad to have your company along doing this. Thanks very much for joining me, because this is kind of potentially boring thing to do. I have a sewing machine and I swear that thing hates me. No, it doesn't. You got to learn to love it. You really do. There can be fussy things, there can. So what we're going for now then, I can go for something slightly larger on here. I might go for that one. See how this one turns out, eh? Ooh. Yeah, I can definitely get away with that, I think. As I said to you, you want to really keep in the back of your mind that These are journaling cards. Although we have provided a lot of space for journaling. I'm just going to put that slightly askew there. Press it down. Yeah, that's nice. So that's one, wherever that came from there. Pop that back in because it'd be really easy to get confused at this stage. So I want larger, slightly larger maybe. What have I got in the actual Edith herself? Let's get it out of this bag and see. Let's see what I've actually got. Oh, big foxglove. Big foxglove, yep. Is that going to fit on there? No. Is it going to fit on there? Yeah, I'll just have to peel this one off a minute. Right, let's put that on there. It's gorgeous. I love this foxglove. One of my favourite images, but I say that about so many that you're fed up of hearing me say it. There's so many beautiful, beautiful images in this book. And I know that this is not going to be my last chunk journal with Edith Holden. I really know that. We're gonna go around that road again. Okay, let's just put that there. Oh, I've kind of dropped it on the page, so it is where it is now. Do you ever do embossing? Do you mean stamping and then putting embossing powder on and that? Yeah, I have done it. That's okay. It's not quite as good as the other stamps that we were using. It's all right. It's okay, but it's not as intense. Maybe I just didn't ink it enough or stamp it enough or whatever. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. And I've got a nice rose one here. Yes, Luke, I do embossing, but not very often. I find I have kind of hit and miss results with it, really. So much so that I can't depend on it working out properly. I know it's got to do with the kind of ink that I use and, you know, the kind of embossing powder that I use. But I don't know, I just never get brilliant results. Oh, I do, but I can't replicate them. So there we are. I'm thinking that these Edith Holden set of stamps aren't quite as nice stamps, actually, as the other ones that we were using. I mean, they're nice. You could easily paint it in, which would look very pretty. And I rather suspect that's what they've been made for. But that's just a step too far for me. I just can't do that. So pop that back in there. Like that. Right, so that's done. Moving along. This is a massive journaling card and can stand something quite large, I imagine. So let's see what we've got that's quite large. Cluster of roses there. That is a poppy, isn't it? That's a poppy and that's a poppy. Oh, let's make ourselves a little stamp up using a couple of poppies here. Right, so we'll put that down there. I'll pull this one off as well. I'm pretty sure that's a poppy. We can have that coming off there. Oh, well, I could if I put the right side down. Like that. So then we've got two poppies, which is quite nice. We've made ourselves a combined stamp. Okay, let's have a look then. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. These stamps are much nicer quality than the Edith Holden stamps, without a doubt. They're just nicer. So that's my considered opinion anyway. So pop that back inside there. Probably one of my favourite pages that we've made, this one. I really like it. Right, what have we got here then? Oh, blimey. Got all sorts of things. Some things I've actually forgotten making. Right, that's got decoupage on. It doesn't need any stamps on there. It's fully replete in the decoration department. 2 envelopes that are decoupaged. Some more of our writing paper that we coloured, gessoed, well, coffee stained, gessoed, coloured and decoupaged. So that's had the full treatment as well. So that's there. I'm not going to put the paper clip on till I go and see what's on the other side. Right, this paper clip was holding in these 2 journal cards. Aren't they pretty? They are pretty, and that's pretty as well, actually. Blimey, there's more than I thought. Sorry, I thought we were just going to whistle through this. But like I say, I really appreciate your company. Thank you, because it could be quite boring otherwise. Right, so let's have a look at the big stamps that we've got. So I've got this one from Edith Holden, which is the Blue Tits one. No, not that one. I don't know where it is, but they're all on the feeder, on the coconut. So I could put that on because it's quite big. It would take it. I've got poppies galore. Blimey, I've got all sorts of things going on. What else is there here on Edith Holden? There's some birds. Yeah, that's quite a big one. Right, I'm going for that. I've never used it before. Couldn't tell you what it's like. Now is the time. Now's the time to find out. Oh, glory. Next time you see this lapbook, it will be finished. I can tell you that. And I will be moving on to my next project, which I'm telling you is white and pink and pretty and lacy and blingy. Everything that Edith isn't. That's not to say I haven't enjoyed making Edith, because I really, really have. I couldn't believe yesterday when I finished doing what I was doing, those envelopes and that sort of stuff, and I put it together, I thought, blimey, I'm nearly finished. Sneaked up on me in the end. Oh, come on. God, it's strong stuff, this silicone, isn't it? Oh, thank goodness for that. Does that fit on there? No, I'm going to have to use my bigger one. Right, so I'm just going to plonk that down there. But I'm actually going to do a practice print first, because I really don't know what this looks like. Just so I can make sure I've got it oriented the right direction and stuff. Let's give that a go. I really don't know which way is up. It must be that way, I think. It's like my life most of the time. I don't know which way is up. Oh, right, okay. So it's a bird on a garden roller with some flowers. Yeah, okay. Like I say, these Edith ones, I'm thinking, aren't the best in the world. We've been spoilt now by the bunny rabbit and the likes. Right, let's have a go at this then. So just pop that and pop it down in the middle, I think. It's nice. It's definitely nice. Yeah. And on this one, I'm going to do the birds on the feeder, which if I could find it, I would show you. Oh, no, it's not that one either. I'll find it at some stage and I'll show you. Can you get hold of Edith Holden books in America, you guys? I think you can, because I've seen people use them before. Pop this one in the middle as well. So I'm guessing they haven't had them shipped over from the UK. Cost £2 sterling. Yeah, I have 3. All right, okay. So there we are, that's that one. It's the birds sitting, and that really would benefit from being painted, I think. Yeah, through Amazon. Good, good. I can't even remember where these came from. Yeah, they came from here, and they go in that way. Right, so that needs these. I'll go through and put these in properly. Tidy at some stage. Where's my paper clip gone? Oh, come on. So there we are, that's that. So that's that section done as well, isn't it? Excellent. Where's my book? We're making progress, guys. We really are. So there's this section now. Oh, I took everything out of here because Justin was going to start doing the cover for me. So I took everything out because it was just ridiculously heavy. So now I'm going to have to see if I can remember where things go. Right, so in there are 2 square journal cards. Can you see that? Yeah, you can just. So I'm just going to put everything back in before I start to take them all out. Oh dear, world's a funny place, isn't it? Right, so in the back of there was that, and that little vellum pocket. And in there was, I guess, the shorter one. That needs gluing down the bottom to come undone. That was the longer one. They flip out. Nothing needed there. Those envelopes are fine. I can't remember showing you those envelopes actually. I put envelopes on the back, as you can see. And in the very back of here, there's a tuck spot. Then I'm going to put that in because I love it. It's just fussy cut rows, nothing to do with Edith Holden, from another book, and some of this lovely vellum that I found, and I've backed it with, which I guess I could stamp actually. And I think that's got enough on it. I think that's got enough going for it. So that just tucks up into there. So when you get to the middle, you've got something really nice to look at. So I don't think they've got anything to do with this. And what have they got to do with anything? They're stamped anyway. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Putting all this lot together. I've got a clue where things go. Yes, actually, don't they go there? They go there, don't they? Yeah, I think so. I believe they do. There's one that's slightly narrower than the rest. Yeah, that's it. There we are. Right, so I need these stamped. Now I've sussed out that they go there. I need these stamped. I need this stamped and this stamped. Excellent. I know I'm going to have pieces left over at the end of this that I'm going, well, where on earth do they go? But can you hear me now? Yeah, the little thing's going up and down. I think it was my fault. I think I've unplugged the thing. Can you hear me now? Please let me know if you can hear me. Look, Shaz, can you let me know if you can hear me? I think I might have resolved the issue. But if you can't hear me, oh, the sound's back, right, okay. Yeah, this lead thing here was loose. I think I must have caught it. So it's quite near me and easy to catch. So sorry about that, guys, but I've resolved it. I didn't know I was that clever. So I'm just putting these dragonflies on the back of here. Yes, ma'am, we can hear you now. Well, that's brilliant. I'm really sorry that I disappeared. You haven't missed much. So is everybody around your way behaving themselves and staying in when they should be? And it's difficult. It really is difficult, especially when the weather's nice and you want to go out, and I guess the kids want to go and play with their friends, etc. It must be very difficult as a parent trying to explain to your child why they can't go out. You know, what do you say? You can't go out because there's something out there that's going to kill you. I mean, that's enough to frighten the living daylights out of a child. So I guess you've got to explain in quite a nice way you can't go out, and try and occupy them at home. I'm putting this birdie on. We'll see what he turns out like. going down at the bottom. I don't know what he's on, twig or something, but
You pull the lead out or something?
just a little bit, yeah. But I checked it and put it right. Thank you.
You don't need me at all.
Well, I was just about saying goodbye to people because it was just ridiculous. Let's see if we can find a nice one to finish with. This is going to be my last stamp of the day, and see if we can find a nice one, because you've been really tolerant with me. I'm going to use the lamb. Why not? So as soon as I get this stamped, we'll call it a day, and all I can say is you've been great. You've really kept me company. Thank you very much. Yeah, what is your main craft, Luke? 85 here today. Blimey. It's not 85 here, and we're still thinking it's warm. So I'm just going to put the little lammy on. Does make you think of spring, to be fair, lambs. Just put him down here, or her. Oh, that's really nice. I really like this set of stamps. They're lovely. Okay, so that's me finished for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I've loved your company. I've loved the chat. Sorry about the sound. And it's been a bit, not the most exciting watching me stamp, but it's kind of all got to be done. It's all part of making this massive MacBook, Lapbook, hello. So I shall see you on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. Blimey, a delivery van's just gone past. Wow, never see anybody these days. It's so cute, isn't it? You're tempted to start paw painting, and you play World of Warcraft. Everything. Junk journals, crochet, paint pouring. Thanks, guys. Particularly Shaz and Luke, who've joined in the chit chat. It's great to have you. I've enjoyed you. I'll see you on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. Same channel. If you can subscribe, that would be brilliant. I really want to get up to 500 subscribers, and then I'm going to do a giveaway. So come on, get sharing it, get people subscribing. When we get to 500, we'll do a really nice giveaway. So please make it happen for me. And I'll see you Wednesday, 2 o'clock on here, YouTube. Bye.